Thursday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They're obviously disappointed with how things are going. Momentum working right now against them.
Well, right now for the Wildcats, they're happy with this latest stretch of games. This is the time of year for optimism. At this point, anything is possible.
Now the starting group for the visitors. James is out there with Rodman. Then it's Ellis, and it's Collier in at the point. And for the Wildcats, they've got Wagner, and it's Edwards in at the 4. And still so much, Greg, to learn about these teams. When do we get a sense of a team's true identity?
Well, not this early in the season. I'd say at least a quarter of the way through it. That's when you kind of get a sense of a squad's chemistry.
Outside, Rodman. Back to Ellis. Pass to Morgan. Knocked away. And stolen by Wagner. A baseline J. And James pulls it down. Releases. And the first shot of the night for him, no good. And so Edwards will bring it up for the Wildcats.
And I credit the shot selection in that one. It's hard to stay patient, but you see the reward.
Well, typically, Greg, great decision-making leads to great shooting percentages. I thought that team played a very smart game.
Now, here's Rodman. Here's Morgan. Ellis outside. There's the triple. Sinks the triple.
First points of the night, and you know this is going to be a battle of matchups.
What's going to be fascinating to watch is which matchups are they willing to go exploit.
Now the pass to Bradshaw. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Rodman passes to Collier. Here's Morgan. James looking it over. 3 on the clock. Launches it. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Passes to Wagner. The 3. Good on the three-point shot.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens. Now
here's Ellis. Last game, 26 points. From deep, Rodman. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night.
Boy, just 1 for 4. A little brisky right now.
Outside, Edwards. Wagner outside. Three-pointer. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
And that's exactly what he's looking for. Draining the triple.
Pass to James. And there's the drive. Edwards with the block.
Boy, the offensive flow just isn't there right now. 1 for 5 to start the game.
Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Here's Ellis. The Wildcats getting their last shot to go. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play. So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Team foul. At the line for 1.
Gone 2 of 6 from the field. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Shot from free throw range.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
And so here are the Wildcats. 4-point game.
Should be an interesting game as these teams don't see a lot of each other being from different conferences.
Right. They'll meet 2 times this year, East versus West. Let's see which team can enforce their style of play.
Pass to Morgan. James in the post. Off the left rim and out.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Edwards kicks to Wagner. The pass to Reeves. Takes the 3. Page with the rebound. Gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. The dish to Ellis. Passes it to Collins. Shot clock at 6. All sorts of time, and he knocks down the jumper.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
The Wildcats have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off.
That's already this guy's second foul now. He's either going to have to sit or play a bit more conservatively.
Team foul. Substitution on the court.
There's a minute 34 left here in the first quarter. Reeves gets the bucket.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Pass to Morgan. Gardner. Edwards defending. Gardner passes to James. 6 on the shot clock. There's a screen. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Wildcats have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Here's Shepard. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Third team foul.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Wildcats.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
James has a 2-pointer. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
It took him a while, but he finally gets one to fall.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
The line for 1.
Free throw good, James. And Wagner's got the ball here for the Wildcats. They lead by 4. He kicks it to Burks. Latre. Johnson with the defensive effort. 45% from the floor since the game got underway. James outside. Johnson outside. 20 seconds left in the first. Out left to the wing. 5 on the clock. And here's James outside. Trains the three-pointer. Now just a 1-point Wildcat lead. They set the pick. Wagner wide open. Offensive rebound. Mitchell. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Wildcats lead by 3. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And looking at what we've seen from the Wildcats so far, what do you guys think?
just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
And that was obviously the plan coming in. Now the big question, can they maintain that efficiency from range as the game goes along?
They've got Mitchell, and it's Shepard in at point.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
So with James on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. We've got Ellis. Also Johnson out there. And it's Page in at the power forward position. Now here's Ellis. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Second personal foul.
We know Doris officiating is always going to be a point of contention, but some teams let it affect them more than others.
And Kevin, that can obviously have a major difference in so many of the games. And for me, a lot of times it comes down to maturity. Teams that dwell on calls are going to have issues, particularly in big games. Let the coach worry about the officials. You play an efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work, and it pays dividends.
Wagner passes to Shepard. And here is Mitchell. Pass to Shepard. He dishes it to Burks. Here's Shepard. He's guarded by Ellis. Wagner from long range. Drills it from outside. Wagner's got 12.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it. Well, that possession, to me, highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
There's the pick. Shepard, the pass to Wagner. Johnson over to help. Here's Shepard. It's deflected. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Shots good by Ellis.
Well, that's a case where your teammates are showing trust in you, and he comes through with flying colors.
Here's Shepard from downtown. Bangs home the trifecta. 15 points in the game.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
Johnson against Wagner. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Wildcats. And now here's the 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's best teams from three-point land a year ago.
And it's no secret that both of these teams rely heavily on the three-point shot. That was the case last year. Look at those numbers.
Mitchell sets the screen for Wagner. No good on the three.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Now, here's Johnson. Guarded closely. To the middle. Here's Page. That's in, coming off an assist from Johnson. Johnson's got 3 assists now in this one.
That's the idea. You work the ball into that area. It's a sweet spot.
And the Wildcats call time here.
And sometimes from the outside, not always clear what led a coach to call for a timeout.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
Number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. And Edwards with the stuff.
That's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
Oh, right. And wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness. The D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless.
It creates that much of an advantage for the offense. You have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Now, here's Wagner. 15 points in the game. Hands it from downtown. Wagner's got the lead up to 7 now for the Wildcats.
That's his 5th three-pointer of the half. Filling it up.
And there's the pass to Page. Here's Collier. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. 5 points in the game.
The real Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And finished off by Wagner.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Passes it to Page. Here's Collier. Got a piece of it. Wagner on the wing. Pass to Bradshaw. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. A three-pointer off the mark. Gotten 4 of the first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. Now what's the pass to Collier? Kicks it to James. Ellis outside. 6 to shoot. No good that time. The Wildcats have gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field. Pass to Wagner. Here's Bradshaw. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Ooh, rising and punching it on the young fella. You know he loves having that much of a height advantage. Best chance to get yourself on the highlight reel.
Has been just great so far, up at 56%.
2 minutes remaining.
Hodman sets a screen. Wagner against James. And stolen by Wagner. And the pass to Bradshaw. Over James. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Passes it to Collier. Dishes it to James. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. On Friday and then on Sunday. And looking at that replay again, just a big time block right there.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
The Wildcats have gone 7 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. Pass to Edwards. 1:12 left in the second quarter. Bradshaw, a strong finish under heavy pressure all over. 6 points for him.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
The dish to James. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket. The Wildcats have gone 8 of 12 since the start of the second quarter. That's a really high percentage, hitting around 67%. Lobbed up there for Edwards.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul, second team foul. At the line for the away team, Gardner.
First one falls for him. Wildcats making a switch here. Reeves is checked in. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Now Edwards, coming in off a 21-point game his last outing. Takes a 3, hits it from 3-point range. Edwards got the lead up to 14 now for the Wildcats. And so that's the end of the first half. It's the Wildcats as they wrap up the second quarter with an energy burst, a 19-6 run. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. Dave, thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule. And looking at the first half we just watched, wow, what a performance for the home team.
Very comfortable at the offensive end. Nice, easy flow. And they look like they're enjoying themselves out there, Shaq.
See, defensively, you can't allow that. You can't turn them over if you're playing soft.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. They've got Wagner, and it's Reeves in at the small forward position. That's the group for Jacques Vaughn getting going here in the second half. Out to Edwards. Clock at 6. Tries it from 19. Fires the three. Drills the three-pointer. Edwards got the first point of the second half up on the board for the Wildcats.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
Pass to Ellis. From deep, James. The shot off that time.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Down low, here's Morgan. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far.
Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds.
Tries the spin move. Feeds it to Rodman. Ellis against Wagner, and it's good for 2. That's 12 points for Ellis. The Wildcats have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. The pass to Reeves from outside the arc. Rodman grabs the miss.
Boy, as slow a start as you could have, just 1 for 4 from the field. They're struggling.
Collier, Edwards defending. Rodman sets the screen for James. Morgan the pass to Ellis. Rodman kicks to James. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Rodman. James has got 9 points.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
And James picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Outside Edwards. Pass to Wagner. Ellis on the double team. Back to Edwards. Inside. Basket counts. He's got 8. Gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Pass to Morgan. And it's denied. Pass to Edwards. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Thank you, Kevin. If you ask around, the NBA is in a great place. 2-time league MVP Nikola Jokic said, "We are witnessing some crazy talent in the league. I mean, everyone. Everyone. They work on their game. The talent around the league is amazing, and I only think it's going to be better and better." Kevin?
Yeah, David, you and I agree the league is in a very good place right now. And thanks for the report. They get it back. The ball really well in this game, 58%. Bobbed up there for Edwards. An emphatic LU jam.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. Driving inside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
All the officials are all over that one.
The Clutch Player Award debuted in 2023. What do you think of that, Honor?
Yeah, I think it's a great way to find more unique aspects of the game to celebrate. Listen, players have specialties beyond just box scores, and that sort of thing deserves to be recognized.
And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Wildcats. And it's Wagner missing. It's tipped. It's stolen by Edwards. There's the pass to Bradshaw. Another shot. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the Wildcats.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
And also, guys, the tenacity they've shown on the defensive end has been something else. Look at how many blocks they've tallied thus far.
Ellis surveying the D. A floater. Got a hand on it.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Here's Shepard. Count that bucket. Shepard's got 6.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout.
And no doubt, Coach wants them to shore up their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
To the wing right side. Passes to Cowley. Back to James. Just 5 to shoot. To end the cold streak. Good on the triple. 12 points for him. And so here are the Wildcats. It's an 18-point game. Wagner against James. Knocked loose. Here's Page. Driving in, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And you know what? One of the few bright spots in this game for them today. He's kept his edge even though they've been trailing.
And the Wildcats call time here. With his most intimidating shot blocking defenses from last season.
And that defensive reputation has value in and of itself. I mean, by the end of the season, teams were afraid to take the ball inside.
The Wildcats have gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. Kicks it to Ellis. We've got 1:28 left in the third quarter of the game.
And that's really just not heads-up basketball. Don't try a fadeaway when nobody's guarding you.
And here they come. Page, no good. Being an outstanding 55% from the field since the half. You know, their execution has been on point. Pass to Bradshaw. Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. Had the space there, but it's offline. Gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime. 5 out of 11. Gardner passes to Ellis. There's 45 seconds left to play here in the third. And it's blocked. And it ends up out of bounds. They'll keep possession. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Number 3, Vincent. Number 3.
41 seconds left here in the third quarter. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
The D a little bit too concerned about the ball going inside on the inbound play. They forgot to guard that perimeter.
Shepard, the pass to Edwards. No good, unable to end this run.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity.
Johnson dishes to Ellis. Ellis with a screen on Wagner. 6 to shoot. Johnson from outside. It's good from long range.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Probably the most important thing is they regroup. They worked out some of their frustrations, and now they're starting to have some fun.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. It's the Wildcats up by 10. And coming up as soon as we return. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. So with Ellis sitting on the bench, here's who Teron Lou's going with. James is out there with Johnson. Then it's Rodney, and it's Page in at the 5 down low.
Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley.
I got to say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going. Pass to Edwards. To the inside. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Ooh. Inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Rodman sets the screen for Johnson. Rodman outside. Gardner passes to Page. It's hauled in by Edwards. Edwards got rebound number 8 now on the night. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Lets it go with a 3. That's good. It's his 7th made basket in 14 tries.
Challenging this D with the 3 ball. That's his 2nd from distance this half, and he also hit one in the first half, too.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Johnson with the bounce pass. Here's Page. Kicks it out to Rodman. Knocks down the 3 ball.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
Wildcats making a switch here. Mitchell's checked in. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Here's what Jacques Vaughn told his team. Now, he reminded his team, keep looking for the deep ball. If the 3 is there, take it.
Thank you, David.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Both teams will make substitutions. 2nd minute off the clock now in the fourth. Outside, Edwards. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. To the paint, here's Morgan, and he dunks it down.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. The pass to Mitchell. Here's Reeves. He's guarded by Johnson. Reeves can't hit.
Boy, this guy just can't buy a bucket, and yet they have the advantage.
James, the pass to Johnson. Inside. Rodman's shot is off.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Five to shoot. Pull from the top of the key. Rodman grabs the rebound. Gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. He kicks to James. Over Mitchell, and it's sent back by Mitchell. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Outside Edwards. Down low, got a piece of it. Johnson against Edwards. To the inside, Hayes, good, and the assist goes to James. James has got 4 assists now tonight.
There's real synergy in play right now on the offensive end. The pass was right where it needed to be.
Outside Edwards. Passes it to Reeves. To end the drought. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. So both teams changing it up here. Gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Ellis against Wagner. Now here's Ellis. Defense right on him. Outside, James. To the wing on the left. From outside, off the mark.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Here's Bradshaw, and there's a nice one-handed slam.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Ellis against Wagner. It's blocked, and so the ball's out of bounds. Wagner touched it last. Ellis outside. 6 on the shot clock. Fades and shoots. And right on target. Good.
Buckets, but he should have just gone straight up with it instead of trying to fade away.
1:31 left in the fourth. To the middle. Reeves gets the bucket. And the Wildcats lead by 10.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Near the three-point line, it's Ellis. Offline from the top of the key. The Wildcats have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Pass to Reeves.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the Wildcats.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
Edwards, a screen on James. Reeves the pass to Edwards. Fires from deep. Buries it from three-point range.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Over to the wing. Ellis outside. And here is James. Rodman sets the screen for James. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. So we see the Wildcats get the win here. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. As we end with the New Balance Player of the Game.